The sun. It rises, as it has for millennia. A silent, golden promise, painting the eastern sky. Below, the world is still cloaked in the deep blues of a fading night. But here, over the vast expanse of the desert, the first rays of light crest the horizon, and something magical happens. They don't just illuminate the land, they awaken a memory. A memory of a civilization born from this very light, from this very river. Imagine it, standing on the banks of the Nile as the dawn breaks. The air is cool, carrying the faintest scent of wet earth and lotus blossoms. The water, a dark, shimmering ribbon, beggings to glow, reflecting the burgeoning fire in the sky. This is not just any river. This is the lifeblood of a world that once was. A world that continues to fascinate and captivate us, even from thousands of miles and thousands of years away. For many of us, this world feels like a dream, a half-remembered story from a history book or a movie. The pyramids, the pharaohs, the gods with heads of animals. It's a place of wonder, of mystery, a lost world that calls to a part of our soul that craves connection to something ancient, something eternal. It's a reminder that our own bustling world, with all its complexities, is just one chapter in a much, much longer story. And in that shared human story, there's a profound comfort, a sense of belonging that transcends time. As the light spills across the land, it's as if you can almost hear the echoes of the past a whisper on the morning breeze. Egypt is a land of duality, a country defined by its contrasts. When we picture it, we often see endless seas of sand, the golden, rolling dunes of the Sahara. And that's true. The vast majority of the country is desert, a harsh, beautiful, and unforgiving landscape. But cutting right through this arid expanse is a vibrant, impossibly green ribbon of life. This is the Nile Valley, a lush, fertile corridor that stretches for hundreds of miles, a stark and stunning contrast to the barren lands on either side. It's a geographical marvel. The Nile River, the longest river in the world, flows north from the heart of Africa, carrying with it precious water and, even more importantly, rich, dark silt. For thousands of years, before the great dams were built, the river would flood its banks annually. It was a predictable, life-giving event. When the waters receded, they would leave behind a layer of this incredibly fertile black soil. The ancient Egyptians even called their country Kemet, which means the Black Land, in honor of this miraculous gift. Beyond this thin strip of black land was the Deshret, the red land of the desert, life and death, fertility and barrenness, existing side by side. Everything, and I mean everything, revolved around this river. It was their highway, their water source, their calendar, and their god. It dictated the rhythm of their entire existence. The great cities of Thebes, Memphis, and Alexandria all grew upon its banks. It was the thread that stitched the kingdom together, allowing for trade, communication, and the movement of massive stones that would be used to build monuments that still humble us today. Without the Nile, there would be no pyramids, no pharaohs, no Egypt as we know it. It is the single most important character in this ancient story. Now, let's drift back in time, back to that gentle dawn. The sun is higher now, its light a warm, honeyed gold. It filters through the tall reeds along the riverbank, casting long, soft shadows. Along the water's edge, small villages are beginning to stir. These aren't cities of stone and gold, not yet. These are humble collections of mud brick homes, their walls rounded and smooth, seeming to grow right out of the earth. A thin wisp of smoke curls lazily from a small opening in a roof, a sign that a fire is being kindled for the morning meal. The air is peaceful, filled with the gentle sounds of the waking world. The chirping of unseen birds in the papyrus thicket, the low grunt of a hippo settling deeper into the water, the distant bleating of a goat. There's a quiet, unhurried energy. People begin to emerge from their homes, their movements slow and deliberate in the cool morning air. They greet each other with soft words, their voices a low murmur that blends into the ambient sounds of the river. A fisherman is already preparing his red boat, a simple, elegant vessel crafted from bundled papyrus stalks. He checks his flaxen nets, his hands moving with a familiar, practiced grace that has been passed down through generations. He doesn't rush. The river provides, and he understands its rhythms. Out in the fields, which stretch from the village to the edge of the desert, the land is a patchwork of green. The rich, dark soil is damp from the morning dew. Here, the cycle of life is tied to 3 seasons, all dictated by the Nile. There was Akhet, the season of inundation, when the fields were flooded. Then Pare, the season of growing, when the waters receded and farmers planted their crops: barley for bread and beer, flax for linen clothes. And finally, Shimu, the season of harvest, when the sun beat down and the golden grain was gathered. Right now, in the gentle morning light, we are in the season of growing. A farmer walks out to his field, a simple wooden hoe resting on his shoulder. He moves not with the weariness of labor, but with a sense of purpose. He is a partner with the land, a custodian of the river's gift. He might use a shadoof, a simple but ingenious crane-like tool, to lift water from an irrigation canal into his fields, the wooden pole creaking rhythmically with each lift and swing. It's a sound that has echoed through this valley for thousands of years. A sound of survival, of sustenance, of life. The atmosphere is one of profound peace. There is no sense of urgency, no frantic rush. Life is cyclical, predictable, and deeply connected to the natural world. The sun on your skin, the smell of the damp earth, the sight of green shoots pushing their way towards the light, these were the anchors of their reality. Their world was filled with gods and spirits, yes, but it was also grounded in the tangible, in the reliable turning of the seasons and the faithful return of the river. It's a powerful thought, isn't it? To live a life so intertwined with the rhythms of nature. In our modern world, we are often disconnected from these cycles. We have electric lights to banish the night, supermarkets to provide food regardless of the season, and complex systems that hide the origins of our resources. But here, in this ancient dawn, the connection is absolute. The rising sun isn't just a marker of time, it is the god Ra, beginning his journey across the sky in his solar barge. The river isn't just water, it is the god Hapi, whose generosity determines whether the people will feast or starve. This deep, spiritual connection to the environment created a sense of harmony, a feeling that they were part of something much larger than themselves. It's a feeling we still search for today. As you watch this peaceful scene unfold, allow yourself to feel that connection. Feel the warmth of that ancient sun. Hear the gentle lapping of the Nile's water against the shore. Breathe in the clean, cool air of a world just beginning to wake. Let the simplicity and serenity of this moment wash over you. There are no demands here, no deadlines, no worries. There is only the light, the water, and the quiet, steady rhythm of life, unfolding as it has for countless dawns before. Let this peace settle deep within you as you continue to drift on the gentle currents of the Nile.